Hello, this is Guy Shavit with Signamax, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to upload and upgrade the firmware on an I-300 series switch. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the Signamax website to the page of the particular model that we're interested in upgrading. In this case, I have an I-320, but the procedure is going to be the same for any I-300 series switch. I'm going to go to download, and I'm going to download the latest firmware, which in this case is 1.1.54. Okay, that's finished downloading. So now I'm going to go to the web GUI of my I-300 series switch, and I am going to go to maintenance here in the menu, firmware upgrade. And there are two methods to upgrading firmware on the I-300 series switch. Either through HTTP, through the GUI, which is what I'm going to do here in this video, or we can copy the file to a USB flash drive and stick the flash drive into the switch if we do not have network access to wherever the firmware file is. Now, before I can load the file here, I'm going to have to load the firmware file directly. And what I downloaded from the Signamax website was a zipped file. So I'm going to go here to downloads. You see this is a zip file of the file, and I am going to extract the file, and it did so into a folder it created. So here I'm going to select. I am going to go into the folder, and here's the firmware file that we need to upload. I'm going to click upload. Now it's telling me not to leave the web page while the process is going on. There's several stages here to the firmware upgrade process. First, it just copies the file to the switch, and then it's going to check the validity of the file, and then do the replacement of the existing firmware with that. Finally, it will verify that the file firmware upgrade finished successfully, and then we'll reboot the switch. I'm going to wait. You can see it's now verifying the file. The verification took about a minute. It finished, and now it's going to be installing the firmware, which will also take 1 or 2 minutes. The installation itself took about 40 seconds, and now we're seeing that it is rebooting the switch. When the switch is back up, in the meantime, I can see on the switch itself, the reboot process, all the LEDs went out and they went back on now. They're still on while it's doing its verification during the boot. But we can see that while it's rebooting, it's keeping the web page open and will automatically refresh when the reboot is done. So we don't need to do anything. We just have to wait another minute. Don't be worried if you see during the reboot a connection lost or something, because it's just that the switch reboot had not finished. But now the reboot finished, and we got back the login screen. So we are going to log in with our user and password. And we can see now that the firmware version is 1.154, which is what we had upgraded. And that's all it takes to upgrade the firmware on I-300 series switch. Thank you very much, and hope you enjoy the video.